What's up, Monaco? Today I want to make a video about who is King Frander. As some of you may know, I am King Frander. I'm 27 years old, born as True Brian Andrew Jefferson in Columbia, Maryland, also known as Lumbia. Lumbia, Maryland is a suburban community, but it does have its fair share of hoods like Wild Lake and Long Reach. I'm from Long Reach, Columbia, Maryland. The city does have a lot of richer, whiter folks here, but we do have a low-income area, very low-income area full of a lot of Latinos and Black African-American people like myself. Anyway, on to my story. I grew up in Deep Run Trailer Park, which I call V-World for my best friend Vincent. He was taken way too soon, June 6, 2009. He tragically died in front of my eyes, which inspired my journey to continue this rap music. Most of you, if you've ever listened to my music before, you definitely heard me mention the name Vinny. That was my best friend. He died when he was only 8 years old. I was 12. We were hanging out around the Deep Run Trailer Park area, and he got ran over by a car right in front of my eyes, unfortunately. So ever since that day, I knew I had to do something to make sure his name lived forever. So I want to give a quick thank you to every single person that has helped me do that so far. When Vincent passed, I still had my grandfather. His name was Chuck, Charles Richards. He was still my best friend at the time. Then 2 years later, he passed on me, and I knew something had to give. So at 14 years old, I started making my own beats, and I started rapping, still in Deep Run Trailer Park with my best friend named Randy Kelly, who a lot of y'all know as Red North. The first song I ever made was actually a remix to A$AP Rocky's Purple Swag in a trailer park off a Turtle Beach headset. You can still probably find that song online somewhere. It's called Sex by Frander. But after that, I got into FO Studio 10 to be exact, and I started making my own beats and learning how to produce from Pad Productions on YouTube. I sold my first beat at 14. I felt very accomplished with myself. I dropped my first mixtape at 14. It was called Red North. But let's flash forward to the Frander you guys know. I made Echoes in the Hollow Skull and Funeral Service both at age 19. Some of the best music you've ever heard, if you ever heard those two songs. When I made Echoes in the Hollow Skull and Funeral Service, I was, as like most of my fan base is, very suicidal, depressed teenager, but recently I've climbed up out of there. And the way I did that was I just put all of my pain into music. If you ever want to know who Frander is deeper than this, you just have to listen to my sound. I dedicated my album to those who suffer with depression, the album Ballads of a Lost Soul. I have an album series called Funeral Service for all who suffer from depression, anxiety, any mental disorder. My key is for everyone to see and live a positive, healthy life. And the way I take part in making sure I help people do that is making these YouTube videos, making songs for SoundCloud, Spotify, and all streaming platforms, which I recently have just dropped a new album called For You, and I also dropped 4 other albums this month. Anybody that wants to take a listen, please be my guest. You can find the links in the description below. That is all for today. I just wanted to briefly talk about who I am, because I have a lot of big things planned for the future. Goodbye, Monaco. This is Big Band Echo letting you know I love you.